Hello students, welcome back. Let us continue to study the chapter Work and Energy. In our previous classes, we've been discussing about what was work. Work was force into displacement. Then we also learned about energy. We saw that energy was the capability to do work. We saw the different forms of energy. In the previous class, we have already learned about the kinetic energy and its expression. The kinetic energy was the energy due to motion. Today, we shall learn about a different form of energy which is called as potential energy. So, before starting with the main topic, let us perform some activities. So here there is an activity in which you are to take a rubber band, hold it at one end and pull it from the other side. The band stretches. Release the band at one of the ends. What happens? So let's see what happens. In case I stretch it and I release one band, what will happen? We know it will come back. So the band will regain its original length. Now, obviously, the band has acquired the energy in its stretched position. So now we have to find out how did it acquire that kind of energy. So that energy which it has acquired when it is stretched is what we called it as the energy transfer to the band is called as its potential energy. We'll take another activity where they have told to take a slinky and ask a friend to hold one hand and you hold the other hand and you move it and then you release it. See what happens is it keeps moving. So in case if two friends had to hold and stretch it, what would happen is the slinky, how did the slinky acquire energy when stretched? Again, how will it gain its energy? How will it acquire its energy? Yes, the energy is transferred to the slinky is its potential energy. Now next activity let us perform in which you need to take a toy car, wind it using its key. So this kind of a car, yes, definitely when you were small you were playing with this kind of car. इसमें क्या करना है चाबी इसको घुमाना है we need to place it on its ground and does it move? Yes, definitely this car is also moving. And now from where did it get it acquires energy? Whenever we are using this, the energy when you do work of the winding of the key to the toy car, the energy is transferred from the car and from the windings. Okay, what we are making, जब घुमा रहे हैं उस चाबी को, तभी it is getting the energy is getting transferred to that car. That is called its potential energy. Okay, so now so this energy which is transferred, okay, which that object which it has, okay, the energy which it has due to its position or its configuration. So what will be potential energy? It will be the energy which is possessed by the object, okay, by virtue of its position or configuration. तो potential energy का मतलब ये होगा कि जो एनर्जी उस ऑब्जेक्ट की अंदर से होती है, ओके, by its virtue of its position, okay, because of its position or configuration, that we call it as potential energy. Now let us see potential energy at a height now of an object at a height. But am I doing is I am keeping an object. It increases its energy when raised to a height. Okay, I'm taking the object, I'm raising, and I keep it over here. Now, this is because work is done on it against gravity while it is being raised. Definitely. Gravity की वजह से सब कुछ नीचे आ रहा है और हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are increasing the height. Okay. So against the gravity. तो gravity इस तरफ है, हम उसे ऊपर की तरफ लेके जा रहे हैं. So the energy present in such an object is the gravitational potential energy. So this energy, now what this object is having, is called as gravitational potential energy. Why? Because it is acting against the gravitational force. Now, the gravitational potential energy of an object at a point above the ground is defined as the work done in raising it from the ground to that point against gravity. So in case you are asked a question, what is gravitational potential energy? You'll need to write the gravitational potential energy of an object at a point above the ground is defined as the work done in raising it from the ground to that point against gravity. तो जो एनर्जी लगती है ताकि हम काम ताकि वो वर्क डन हो सके ऑब्जेक्ट को ऊपर लेने में, ऊपर कहाँ से? ग्राउंड से ऊपर लेने में. हाउ आर वी टेकिंग इट? अगेंस्ट द ग्रेविटी. वी आर नॉट in the direction but opposite of the direction of gravity. So that is called as gravitational potential energy. Now, they have told to consider an object of mass m. So ये है object, उसका mass m, and it is being raised to a height h from the ground. Now, a force is required to do this. Definitely, in order to do work, what we require? Yes, we require force. So the minimum force required to raise the object is equal to the weight of the object. तो जो भी force होगा वो equal होगा weight, जो भी weight with it, mass of that object. So the object gains energy equal to the work done on it. We know energy is what? Capacity to do work. If that object is undergoing some work, we require force also. So therefore what we can do? We'll write this expression. Work done, force into displacement. Force is what? Mass of the object into gravity. Why? Because we are acting against the gravity. We know the expression force is equal to mass into acceleration. And displacement. Displacement matlab the distance which the object covers. So the object is at ground and it is moving to another level. So it is acquiring a height h. So we get the expression mgh. Now, since work done on the object is equal to mgh and energy equal to mgh units is raised by the object. So this is the potential energy of the object. EP equals mgh. तो हमें मालूम है कि वर्क डन होता है, उसका फॉर्मूला क्या आ गया हमें? mgh. और if work done is equal to mgh, what will be its energy also equal to? Yes, it will also be equal to mgh. So this is the expression of potential energy. So I have just written the same thing over here, and you all can take a screenshot of this so that you will remember the formula of potential energy. So students, in today's class, we have discussed about what is potential energy and the expression of potential energy. Thank you, students.